Residents on the west side of San Francisco, they've spoken, and in a 65 to 35% vote, they overwhelmingly decided to remove District 4 Supervisor Joel Engardio. Mayor Daniel Lurie is expected to appoint his replacement once the votes are certified. The closure of the Great Highway and a plan to add more housing is what ultimately drove people to the polls. But now, as Lauren Tom shows us, people on both sides of those issues are wondering what is next.
In San Francisco's Sunset District, history was made late Tuesday as preliminary results show more than 64% of voters chose to recall their own supervisor, Joel Engardio. But supporters of the ousted lawmaker say their district is left without a leader aligned with their vision for the Sunset.
We're grateful of Supervisor Engardio's support and vision of moving the neighborhood forward. And our neighborhood lives next to one of the most beautiful coastlines and in the world, and the supervisor supported opening that to people. And we don't now we wait for a black box appointment without neighborhood input, and of course we're nervous about who that could be because we want the neighborhood to move forward.
The recall was driven by a controversial decision, Engardio's support for Prop K, which closed a stretch of the Great Highway to create what is now Sunset Dunes Park. Citywide, the measure passed with slim approval, but here in the Sunset, voters rejected it by a wide margin, citing negative traffic and safety impacts to the residential neighborhood. To many, the new park symbolized a supervisor out of step with his community.
Betrayal, straight up. You know, we elected that man into office to represent us, to look out for our interests. It doesn't matter whether you were for Prop K or against Prop K. We had no voice. We had no voice in the matter.
In a blog post late Tuesday, Engardio accepted the results of the election, saying, quote, "My time as a city supervisor will be shorter than expected. I accept the election results, but we can still celebrate. We are on the right side of history." Adding, politicians come and go, but the creation of Sunset Dunes will benefit countless lives for generations to come.
I supported democracy. I supported giving people a choice. And it's important that this coast belongs to everyone and everyone have a say in what to do with our coast. And now we have this amazing Sunset Dunes that is going to be here for the ages.
The next move now belongs to Mayor Daniel Lurie. He'll appoint an interim supervisor until a special election is held. But many in the Sunset remain skeptical of his family zoning plan that could lead to taller housing complexes in the already housing-dense community. Meanwhile, the seat itself is on the ballot again next year, setting up another political showdown in the district.
Today, we also confirmed that Mayor Lurie's appointment will only hold the District 4 seat until another special election in June. The winner of that election will then serve out Engardio's remaining term, which ends in early January of next year. And many voters want to know what's next for Sunset Dunes, a.k.a. the Great Highway. Recall organizers tell us there's no set plans yet, but there is a lot of energy around trying to get it back open to traffic, at least on the weekdays. One way to do that would be if supervisors introduce another ballot measure to then once again put the issue in front of voters.